Hi everyone, good morning. It's Wednesday at 11. It's Real Estate Chat with Jennifer Ho. Hope you're all well. Today I have actually a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about relocation. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jennifer Ho. I'm an agent with Douglas Elliman. And before I became an agent, I actually worked in finance. I was a trader. I was born and I grew up in the Philippines. I got married and I relocated to Hong Kong. I lived there for 4 years. And then I moved here in the States, in Greenwich actually, in 1997. So when I say I'm a relocation specialist, I really am. I know what it's like to move from a totally different country where you don't speak the language, you don't know anyone. It actually was quite scary. And that's another video someday. I could share with you what it was like moving to Hong Kong and I did not speak the language. And it was really, really scary. But it turned out to be an adventure. Anyway, so if you are going to relocate, it doesn't have to be overseas. It doesn't have to be in Asia, in Europe, or anything like that. Relocating for me means if you're moving from one town to another. So if you're coming from New York City, if you're coming to Westchester and you're moving to Greenwich, it's still a new town. It's still a town that you're not familiar with. So I thought I was going to take advantage of today and give you 3 tips on what you need to know and what you need to do if you're going to relocate to a new town. Doesn't matter where you're going. The fact is that you're moving, it helps to know, give you some guidelines. So number 1, I think you need to know is you have to do your research. Like buying a house or anything like that, you need to do your research. What are you going to research on? You need to know about the town. If, for example, you're from New York City and you're moving to Connecticut, because we have great schools, we have low taxes and everything. But commuting to New York City is something very important for you, and that's number 1 in your list. Then you need to figure out, okay, is the house I'm looking at or the area I'm looking at close to the train station? So if that's important, you have to check it out. If you have kids and school is something that's very important for you, then you need to do your own research about different schools. Don't ask anyone about the schools. If there's anyone that knows your child, it's you. You know what's best for your child, not your agent, not your friend, not your family, you. So you have to do your own research about the schools too. And then 3, so another one, so do your research. The second one that I would recommend for you to do, if it's possible, try to visit the town, visit the location. If it's overseas, oh my gosh, then maybe if you're moving to Paris, if you're moving to France or something, make a trip, make it a vacation, just like a few days. Know what it's like. Find out about what town you like. You may not like Paris. You may think that Paris is too busy. You prefer to go further out. You won't know until you do your research or if you visit. I have people who moved from the city and they said, I just want something that's closest to the train station. Well, guess what? Close to the train station, each thing, it all depends on what someone's interpretation is. Or so close to the train station doesn't mean next to the train station. So it may not be something that you like. So definitely, if you can, visit the town, drive around it, see if you have everything that you needed. I actually had a client from New York City. I said, you know what? Since you're in the neighborhood, why don't I show you and drive you around town and see what you like? Thank God I did that, because the house that they wanted to purchase was in mid-country and the wife actually did not want that. She wants close to downtown. So they would not have known that if they hadn't come and allowed me to drive them around Greenwich. So that's number 2. Number 3, you have to pick the right agent. Not everyone is a relocation specialist. Not everyone knows what it's like to, move to an area that you're not familiar with. I know I am a relocation specialist. I know what it's like to relocate to an area where I don't speak the language. I don't know anyone. I know what it's like moving with a baby and like, oh my God, I don't know. I don't have a pediatrician or anything like that. You have to find an agent that would work for you. I was lucky when I moved to Greenwich that I had one of the best agents that I was so blessed. Her name was Cynthia Ryback. She worked with Coldwell Banker. And thank God for her. She pretty much embraced me like, to her family. She gave me all the information that I needed to move to Greenwich. She showed me all different areas. She showed me different houses and she gave me all the information that I needed. And I think, to be honest, the reason I am such a great agent, because she trained me so well as a home buyer that, I know what to look for. So finding the right agent does make a big difference. You need to know, you have to hire an agent that would listen to you and really know what you're looking for. It's not all about the sale. It's finding you a home where you're going to be comfortable with. And for all the other clients that, my clients, they know that once you hire me as an agent, I'm not just an agent. I actually end up becoming their friend. I am still in contact with the people that I sold houses to like 10, 15 years ago. So make sure you find an agent that will be there, that will listen to all your questions, because it is scary. One of the most interesting story I have about relocating is that I had a client from Singapore. She gave me a weekend to find her a house. And I thought, holy guacamole, how am I gonna do that? Believe it or not, she came in Friday night. I met with her. She told me she knew what she wanted, which is really very important. So I must have showed her 16 houses that weekend. By the end of the day, so started showing her Saturday. We had an offer by Sunday. We had an accepted offer, did the inspection on Monday. By Tuesday and Wednesday, they already have signed contracts. We already did the inspection. What was funny during the closing, the husband just flew out here for the closing. He didn't even see the house. Because back then, there wasn't really, we couldn't do FaceTime or anything back then. So that was quite interesting. Anyway, so I know you're busy. So all I'm going to say is, if you're thinking of relocating, even just, next town or anything like that, definitely give me a call. I am going to be more than happy to help you. I know what it's like, been there, done that. And I would love to help you answer your question. I would love to help you relocate. I have a client right now who ended up having to go to Miami. So I'm helping her find the right agent. I am teaching, helping her figure out what she needs to do before she moves to Florida. So my name is Jennifer Ho. I am a relocation specialist. I am an agent with Douglas Elliman, and I love it here. And, before I forget, the reason I said we could help you move anywhere in the world is that the beauty about being with Douglas Elliman, we actually have this partnership with Knight Frank, and they have offices everywhere. And I could definitely help you find an agent, let's say in Europe, in Asia, and everything. That's what I love about it. We actually do have a counterpart in overseas. Anyway, I'm Jennifer Ho. If you need me, I'm here. Thinking of anyone relocating, know a friend, know a client, know a cousin, anyone, tell them to reach out to me and I will be more than happy to help them. My name is Jennifer Ho. Real Estate Chat with me every Wednesdays at 11. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Let me know what topic you want to do next. I am licensed in Westchester, New York, and Connecticut, so either Westchester or Fairfield County. I'm the person you can count on. Take care. Enjoy your day. Bye. God bless.